Height. Yep. All right. Better start getting after it. Well, hopping in. With my stream yesterday, I was sitting at like 1.5 million coins and training, and now I am at a lot more than that. I made like 2 million training, like 2 million coins worth of training yesterday night. Try and get it again today. The reason this is the last day to do it is because it is in the veteran packs, and veteran packs do not last much longer. They end today. So, we'll get into it. So see, I could have thrown that right into the set right away, but I typically go through like 100K worth of training. I'd say that's kind of what you need, like 100K worth of training and back-to-back 91s. The reason that you like to set is because you get 91s, you get 89s, you get 87s. They all go into the Team of the Year Specialist. The cost of all those cards is cheaper than what they quick sell for, at least. So I said that. So Streets, we are buying veterans. I'll tell you what I do with most of them. To help build up the coin stack, usually if I want to get, so an 89, that'll also go into the set. So 87s, 89s, and 91s, you'll throw into the Team of the Year Specialist set. And then the rest of the cards, we're either going to quick sell them or sell them on the market. So for right now, yeah, that's what I want to see. So 88s quick sell for 2,570 right now, but the cost of training on the marketplace is like under 9 again. So, but we can sell 88s for 30K. So at the cost of that, we are only losing a couple thousand on this pack, and with your 89s you are making some, with your 90s you're making some, with your 91s of course, and then those turn into Team of the Year Specialist packs. And the part of that is all of our Team of the Year Specialist packs will sell for, at the bare minimum, 25,200 training. And Chris Godwin is kind of the big money making part of it, because a Chris Godwin in those packs will quick sell for 34,900. And if you can get any of those, like, I pulled probably like 8 Chris Godwins doing this method, and that's probably like half the coins I've made doing it. You'll see 88s are, they're fine to me. Like the risk, if you started with like 100K training and like 300K in coins, like your risk on this method is like 0. '89 already threw in the set though. I should be throwing the 87s into the set. I don't know if I pulled them up. I want to be able to show kind of like the end game of it, because I'm listing the rest of those cards. Give me an 87. 91's even better. So now I've pulled 3 91s, which those 91s pay for pretty much all the packs that I've opened like so far. So all those things that I'm listing on the marketplace that are put into the sets also have just been profit. That's one way to look at it. You do not like. So there's no chance of losing coins. I 100K trading. I don't want to tell you there's 0 chance, because I've certainly gone through dry spells of not pulling 91s for a while. But I'm saying that if you have like 100K training, you pretty much have enough that you can keep rolling through all, like, if you spend it all and then so you spend all your training on the veteran sets, and then you either sell all those cards or put it into re-rolls. I think if like you can keep doing that and not run out of all your training. I think 100K is a good point that starts at. Because you'll go through spans where I've gone through spans where I've opened like 150K in training and not gotten any 91s. That's why I say start with like 200 or 300K in coins also, because if you go through all those packs and you don't pull any 91s, you then have to complete the set by buying the 91s off the marketplace. Like that's one way to do it that I do. That cuts into your profits a little bit, but it guarantees that you'll get that set done. And if you pull a Godwin, you're making like a ton. If you pull anything else, you're kind of like breaking close to even. So just like with what I've experienced between yesterday, like I've done this, pulled another 91, like I can do, I don't have enough 87s to do the set twice right now, like the worst pull. So you'll go through times where you're doing like this, like I'm easily making profit because I'm getting a lot of 91s. But at the same time, you'll get like 787s in a row, and that you're definitely not in the green during that span of it. But I believe if you do it over a long enough course of time, you're definitely going to be in the green. The pack odds have just been too like solid for me right now. So that should have enough 87s to at least do it once. So I want to show you. So I started at, I've opened 60K worth of veterans cards. At the very worst, I have At the very worst, I have 38,000 in training there, and then another. No, hold on. What am I thinking? Oh, because I put them into the sets already. That was why. I was gonna say, okay, you're trying it. Yeah, it's like. I'm telling you, there is a little bit of risk, but if you see what I'm doing and like. I'm honest with I told you, I've made around, like I've made over 1 million and close to 2 million coins just doing this method since figuring it out like yesterday. So for me, it's made a killing, but at the same time, you're rolling with numbers. So, it's like you might not get as good as luck as me. You might get better luck than me. I don't know what to tell you, but this has been a 1 million coin making method for me in a night. So how much you post 90s for? So I quick sell my 90s right now because they're worth 4,900 in training, and you pretty much got to sell them for 50K on the market, and minus 10%, that's like 45,000. So just quick sell them for the training. 88s I list for 30K because then you get 27, and they're worth 2,500 training. So you're getting more coins out of listing the 88s, but for 90s, it's worth just quick selling. So I pulled the McCall Hardman there. Quick sell worth of the card. I need to go. So like I was telling you, I didn't pull enough 87s to be able to do the set enough. I pulled too many 91s. But I'll hop over, and then. So like I said, I was at 328K training when I started. I just did that set once. Now with all my other cards that I've got so far, that's 33,000 more training. So I'd be at 336 before I even sold these 3 cards also. So, yeah, like 336 is an 80K. So I made over 100K just in those. I mean, literally the span that you've been sitting there and watching. So that's kind of the point of the method. I'm going to just quickly go through 100K and see how many times I can do it again. Also, probably every once in a while, I think I'm going to start pulling some Get a Golds to see if I can get a good old LTD. That Lamar is absurd. I am just absurd of the price it's going for. It's not worth the price without human joystick. Because last time I checked, it was going for over 3 mil. Good God. Yeah, Streets, same. I did the same thing. I picked them up before he even got announced as MVP. I didn't really know what I thought because I don't know. It's just if he wasn't a LTD and like his power up and those other cards, I think would have gone up a lot more. But he's just so unobtainable to the majority of players right now that it's actually having like the negative effect on his price that I thought it would. Is like his team of the year, or is not his team of the year, his team of the week 90 is down to like 70K. Like it's down to like the same as the other 90s now because, people were stacking up thinking his price was going to jump because they were thinking he could get a 98 with like 99 speed and human joystick, which would have been pretty game breaking, but no, he ended up just getting a 98. His speed will still get up to 98 pretty easily. I'm gonna do a 99 on my team, but yeah, I don't know. I still want it certainly, but no human joystick and the price. I don't know if it doesn't drop below 2 million. I might never get it, but I'm waiting. I want to. And I shouldn't say never. I mean, I am at a series like these honors cards will get reduxed in the next series, I bet. So there will be an important time where most people would be able to play with that card, but right now, hell no. No shot. So I'm in a little bit of a dry stretch, but I can't even be bothered to worry about that. It's just crazy looking at like there's a 99 Mahomes in the game right now, just like sitting there waiting, and it's sitting there in the auction house looking at me for under $1 million and being like, why the hell do you want? So where does the profit come from if you click everything except the 80s? So the profit comes from the fact of that at worst you lose an 87, at worst will get you 1,600. Like you'll lose 1,600 on it if you just quick sold that straight up or on the market. The profit comes in the fact of when you put all of these cards together in that team of the year set, it only costs you around 20,000 training to do. And the card you are going to get out of it costs 25,000 training minimum. Or so that's 5,000 training per time you do the set already. That's 50K. Then when you're selling your 88s, you're only losing around 6,000 per. When you get a 90, you're making it's 16,000 per. So as long if you can pretty much get 3 88s to every 90, and you're breaking even, and then putting everything else into the sets, you're just profiting. And then, like I said, the huge profit comes in the fact that out of these packs, you can pull Chris Godwin. So instead of making 5,000 training per that set, you're making 15,000 training per that set. That's 150K in just the half an hour it takes you to do this set. If you can get 4 or 5 packs in an hour, then you're at least profiting like almost 200K an hour. And every time you get a Godwin, that's 100K on top of that. So High ends, you can look, pull enough, you can get 400, 500K an hour. That's what I mean. If you're only getting bare minimum team of the years every single time, I still think you're profiting enough that even at low stretches, if you have to go buy 91s off the marketplace, you're still going to end up being in the profit. Plus extra 89s also. It only takes 189 into the set. You spent 100K and got 191, so I just buy the other one on auction. Correct. That's what I typically do. Yes. Because I have some coins already, yeah, I'll re-roll like 100 to 150K in training, do the sets with as many times without buying any cards, right? And then just doing it as many times and filling in and buying the cards I need. So like on the last one, if I didn't have any more training, if I had like re-rolled all my training, how I didn't have enough 87s to do it, but I had enough 91s, I would then just buy the 87s off the marketplace. And if you're getting the chance like I did on that one, that's where your profit's huge, because if you bought the 87s off the marketplace instead of re-rolling for it, that's another like 15,000 coins you're saving, and that's profit on the back end. So you can get lucky sometimes like that too. In streets, it's like, this isn't like I said, it's a numbers method, but I know people that will do this set and they don't list anything on the marketplace. They just quick sell every card and they put the cards needed into the team of the year set that they can, and then they just keep circling through that and they make coins on this method. And what I want to say, I think I phased out. Every time you pull an 89, which is the middle, that's actually a few hundred training profit. So that's a few thousand coins profit. And then, so there's basically 3 levels of cards that you buy that make you coins. How long does it usually take to sell these? The duration of the auction house. You're selling them to lazy buyers, so it's like 45 to 50 minutes it usually takes. But like I said, you're doing that to make like another 1,000 coins possible per card. If you're running into a point where you don't want to wait for the auction house, just quick sell them. I'll do that usually, like I will, if I pull enough and I have like 60 88s, I save like 30 to keep listing on the auction house, and then I'll quick sell the rest. All right, now let's see how many times we can do this set, and then we'll see how well we did on this 100K. I think 100K is a good point to do it for, because that's right around like 1 million, and like I'm not worried about losing coins on it. I just think it's easier to track kind of what like your margins are at that moment. Like it's really easy for me to know how much I made over that last reroll if I only spend like an even number of training per time. So I have enough 91s to do this set 3 more times. So let's see if we can get a god one at all. I have to go buy a couple 87s, but like I said, I'm fine with that because it's way better than having to buy a 91. Only problem was so, I got a lot more 89s on that stretch than 90s, which I've had happen both ways for me before. I got pretty good with the 91, so. Corey Littleton, so those are 2 so-so. It's like From doing both of those, it's probably 80 to 100K in profit from that time. Thinking based on the other cards I know I have. I have to check to see how many 87s I need, and then I'll go buy them. And we'll do it one more time. I need 2 more. If I circle through newest, just do this. Doing that would push me up to over 230 again, because I can do the set one more time. It will push me a little bit higher. So, like I said, the stream's been going for 20 minutes. I made like 200K in profit because I've opened like 5 of those. I'm going to end up opening 5 of those packs. So, that's the, like, you know, that's it live. I've been spacing. I talk and I always space on the multiple things I have to do. I need to go buy 2 more 87s. Ooh. Love that. Love that. So that's what I mean when you get in a spot, if you can buy 87s for instead of the 91s, because so I bought 2 of those. That is 3,000 training, because it was basically 30K. Got 391s and 4-packs. See, so streets you're seeing. So that's like, you will have stretches like that, and that makes the set super profitable. Then you're going to have stretches where you don't get 91s for a while, and that makes the set, it makes you feel like it's more, like I'm not really making a lot, but like those stretches where you get, like you do hit it, like that's where you're making your coins. And then when you're doing your sets and you're pulling Godwins, that's where you're making it. It's okay to get a little iffy on the rest of it when you're like, I don't know if I'm making a whole lot, because you may not be making a whole lot, but on the course of it, when you run it with enough training, I see that the returns are pretty high. And over the course of how long it's taken, this worked out better for me than doing the gingerbread method that little while ago. That set, I made like 1.5 mil the first day doing it, and then the next day lost like a mil because I just didn't get lucky. So no luck on those 3, but that's fine with me. Because like I said, I got those 2 87s for 3,000. The other 4 cards cost 3,300 each. That's 15,000. So that's an 18,000 training set to do, and I got a 25,000 training card out of it. 70K. So again, so if I just decided to see what my bare minimum return is for that last run through, it would be 65,000 more training. So I'm at over 240,000 training, and when I started that reroll, I was down low. I made ooh, yeah, see that you got hit with something that is the reason that I Like I didn't know they were going to patch it the way they did. I figured that pretty immediately they were going to introduce some sort of patch that detoured people from doing that method. So I made sure, like I almost thought about going to bed with gingerbread and stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that in the morning. And I was like, no, no, no. And then yeah. Well, what I mean, this like have enjoyed doing this method more than the gingerbread. Because just for me, it worked out better. I got some terrible luck on that gingerbread, man. Terrible. The nice part about this one is there's less fluctuation in value. When I say that, I mean like you could only go from like a 2,000 training, like it's not even 2,000 more on the high end, but like you can only take a loss of 1,600 training on a card in this set. When with the gingerbread method and stuff, it was more. What good methods for 280k? 280k. You could check out the heavyweight method. I'll help you with that in a second. Let me run through some of these. So training has dropped a lot in price right now. So you could get like a 96 for 280k and have 35,000 training, and then roll it into heavyweight packs. And then the problem is with 280k, like I don't want to give you a method that isn't guaranteed profit and would use all your coins. Like that's, you could roll it four or five times and get like 393s and come out hugely in the profit, or you could pull 389s and come out a little bit in the red. All the training methods are kind of iffy. In prices on the auction in like 90s to like 90s and 91s are really good for sniping right now. I was picking up 70s for this, or 91s for this set earlier for like 50k at points, and they usually sell for like 70. So you could be doing some sniping and pulling in 5k like a card. That's the best way to have that when you have that little coins. Otherwise, you have too many that get a golds aren't worth it. I've put some other videos on my channel explaining kind of like the older sets and profitable ways to do them. There is, like, if you want something super tedious, you could do get a player packs all the way into getting the 91 Luke Kuechly and sell it for 300k. It's probably like a 3 or 4 hour endeavor, but you can make like 400k by the end of it. So it just depends on how you value your time. Sniping's probably the most boring way. Get up goal players are all boring too, but there's some good profitable methods with 280k. I'll check it out right now for you though. So, let's check out 92 to 93s for heavyweights and flashbacks. So a method that people have done is they buy a 90, like you buy two 93s for like 100k. So now you've spent 200k. And then you roll the flashbacks or the heavyweight pack 4 times. And rolling it 4 times, you're in hoping that you can pull some of these cards. 93s are going for over 100k. 92s are going for 90 to 100k. So you pull 2 of those, you get your money back. Then you start going down a little bit further, and bare minimum pulls are, you can get 89s. So bare minimum's like 40K. So that's what I mean. Like, it's a method that if you pulled it 4 times, you could get 4 cards worth 40, like not even selling for 40K right now. So 4 times 35 is like 150. So you could spend 200 on it and get 150 back if you got like the worst luck ever. And you could spend 150 on it and get 392s to 93s and make like 100K on it. And it would literally take you like 5 minutes to do. So, if you feel like getting risky, but you don't have enough to start doing the method that like I've been having a good luck. Like, you need like 1,000,000 coins of either coins or training, like liquid, to be able to, like, I feel like, do this method exactly without risking it. What was I thinking? I need to sell those 89s. Actually, because I have the space, I want to see what an 89... What is this going for? What are the best methods right now? This one, certainly. It's easier if you kind of say, like I said, how many coins do you have, Brody? I'll kind of be able to tell you, like, what's what most worth your time at the moment. So if those cards are selling for under 38 on the market, it's better to quick sell them. Yeah, okay. So we'll quick sell the 89s. Streets, that's what I do. I mean, you don't have to quick sell them immediately because, there's no problem with you like sitting back and stacking up cards. If you have enough training that you can keep re-rolling and you don't want to sell any of your 87s or 89s at that moment, and you just want to keep throwing them in sets, certainly do that. Like I said, I like being able to see what like how many coins I'm either making or losing at that moment. Brody, if you have 3.7 million, you should be doing this method that I'm doing. This is easily the best method that I found. Just get your training, and I'll open up this 100K worth of it right now because I have 314. So what I do at the moment is veterans packs. Every single card can either go into a set or be sold on the market. So you see that one's worth 2,500 training. It's worth actually more to list it on the market for 30K and sell it. So we do that. The method is 79 or 87s, 89s, 91s. You throw into the team of the year set, specialist set. And so throwing 6 cards in there that cost you 3,300 training each. That's around 20,000 training. At the bare minimum, the card that you get out of that pack will quick sell for 25,000 training. Chris Godwin is also in the pack, and he will quick sell for 35,000 training. So any cards you pull out of that pack, you are making 50 to 150K worth of coins in training. On top of that, extra 89s. Every time you pull an 89 that you don't go into the set, that is minimal profit. Anytime you pull a 90, that is profit. And anytime you pull a 91, those are all profit. 3 out of the 5 pulls you get in this pack are all profit if you were to just quick sell them and not put them into sets that make it more profitable. But we have these sets that are more profitable. So it is a very low risk, high reward method. High reward being 400, 500K an hour if you're getting lucky. Low reward being, I think you're still pulling in 200K an hour if you're unlucky. So I have not done the method for more than 10 hours certainly, and I've made over 2 million between coins and training doing it since last night. So the 87s are unlucky. I'm on Xbox, but it's pretty. We're only selling 88s. They're gonna pretty universally be the same price in the Madden community because of just the cost of training. So, but if on like it's all it is all depending on the market on whatever you're playing on though. If on PS4 88s are not 88s, 90s are selling for like 57K at that moment, it's worth it more to sell those on the market for 57K. You get 52 out of it, and instead of 4,900 training. Just the way the prices are on Xbox right now, it's pretty much every card is worth just quick selling besides 88s. And you turn it into profit by, like I said, being able to do the set. I'm having a little bit of an unlucky run with like no 91s, but said it is what it is. I'll just go buy some if not, and that cuts your profits down a little bit, but you still profit nonetheless. So like I said, because if you don't get any 91s doing this and you have to buy them off the market, get them for around 60K. That's two of them. That's 120K, 12,000 worth of training. The other four cards are worth like 13,000 worth of training. You're up 25,000 training before you do this set. So breaking even at the least if you have to buy two 91s. And then if you kick, like I said, you were doing it so you can do Chris Godwin, who would make you 100K. Brody, I'm saying if not like only if the 90s sell for less than like 57K. Pretty much every card you are like you want to the amount of training on it. If you can't get that back times 10 worth of coins, then it's worth just quick selling. Because you basically want one training for every 10 coins. So that's what I mean. So selling it for 29.5, I get over 26,000 coins back instead of 2,500 training. But on Xbox, the 90s, if they sell for less than like 57K, like you don't, like it's just worth it to quick sell. But 89s are worth it to quick. 89s will quick sell right now too, because if they don't sell for more than like 39,000 or 40,000, it's not worth it. So. No, quick sell Godwin. I said it's the same thinking. He's like worth 35,000 training, so you need to sell him for at least 380K on the market for it to be worth it, and he's never at that much. So just always quick sell him. But if you're pulling Godwin's already, you're off to a good start. Oh, my auction house is full. I like that. That means I have another. Auction house is full with 88s. I have 500K in the auction house. Unlucky. If I get one more 87, I usually back out. Not that I think it matters. I'm just superstitious. There we go. Keep on sending the 91s. Let's just get 91s and everyone will be happy and we'll all make a ton of coins and we'll just be good. Kind of getting poop luck. Man, I hate. It's just, I can feel I'm in one of those bad ruts. There's just the times where you get more 87s and 88s than everything else. And, like, this is like the tough stretch. Like, you'll get 591s and 20 packs, and you'll be making some markets crash. Yeah, the markets crashed hard today. What for? I don't exactly know, to be honest. I don't think, it's 96s were going for like 96s were going for like 330 yesterday. It felt like they were pushing more to where you could sell your 96s and guarantee getting 300 like coins or 300,000 coins back out of that. and now it's dropping. Yeah. Which I thought would happen more tomorrow, to be honest. Like, the Lamar is good, but the Lamar isn't. Like, I don't think people are ripping through packs to feel like they have the chance at the LTD Lamar. And Lamar didn't make any other players like less usable. So it's just interesting. I'm hoping people pull through packs tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day to pull packs anyway. I don't know what people are doing. The series is going to switch over, so the pack odds are going to increase tomorrow. So if anyone would just wait a day, you'll just get better pulls tomorrow. But expect cards like 93 and lower to drop considerably, because the series redux are going to get there. Yeah, markets. I didn't expect it, but I guess I'm not surprised. It's a big time to be fanboying over that Lamar because it's an LTD Lamar, but I'm going to take a look at the price after this. Chris Godwin, come on. Nope. So let's see what Lamar's looking like. Which, it's surprising for all of it because all the honors cards kind of sucked. To be honest, that Bosa, so disappointing. 92 speed on Gilmore. It's February. We're after the Super Bowl. We're giving Gilmore 92 speed. He's up to 3.4. That's ridiculous. Oh, he just bro. Talk. I don't know who the hell did that, but you've got to be shitting me. You just bought him 3.45 mil. Hope you like it. It was 2.7 earlier. His price has jumped back up because more people on and bought him. But, dude, like, this is... Save yourself 2.5 mil. The difference of 10 speed isn't worth it. Trust me. 10 speed out of your quarterback is not worth $2 million. It is simply just not. Mahomes with Escape Artist and chemmed up to almost 90 speed is going to be perfectly fine for everyone. With that being said, after I check these, I will open I'll open 100K of Get a Golds and we'll see what we can get. So this was a terrible stretch of polls because, like I said, sometimes you just get more 87s and 88s than you do other things. And look, no 90s. So that's the shocking part. I didn't get any 90s. But this will still push me up to around 280K of training with another 500K in coins on the market. So 280, I'm sitting around around 4 mil still. I didn't make when I end up doing everything with that last reroll that I wanted to, like it was really bad luck, I'll end up making like no coins on that one. But if we ended up pulling a Godwin or two, like that's like, you would have made 250K instead. So, is what it is. What was I thinking? Yeah, I'm going to open some Get a Golds. Why don't we just see if we can get lucky while there's 6 LTDs in the game? Speaking that, Madden has been good to me, and I don't care. I don't need 3 million coins to spend it on Lamar. I'm not going to do that. If that Lamar does not drop below 2 mil, I will buy Mahomes, and I'll be happy about it. Don't let me get distracted. The market taking a hit is gonna make me be like, I think get a gold's. You know, I don't expect to profit anything. But where's the fun? Where's the fun in not opening them? And if we pull anything, I'll get up and yell and scream everywhere, and that'll be okay. All right. Back at one point, get a colds were just a profitable method, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun just playing get a golds and pretty much just putting them in. I'm going to love to do that with the theme diamonds. Get a golds into the new theme diamonds is going to be one of the most fun ways to try and make coins when Series 5 drops. As I always tell people, when I open get a golds, the odds are 1 in 3 to pull in 80. So every time you don't and you get 4 straight bull like gold cards, and you know, these are spitting out bad golds. Oh, a 75 team of the week. That's so fun. This is an elite, I think. Hunter. Fuck it, I'll just throw Hunter on the team. Why not? That's a low level, I think. Yeah. So like through 10, we got 1 elite. 10% on a 33% is what they tell you. Seems real good. Seems real good. All right, kids. Don't pull. Don't pull for these cards. Pack rates suck. Nice. I mean, this is fucking sick. I'm gonna pull 1 elite over 20 cards. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I'm wrong. It's not even. Jesus Christ. Oh! Hey! That's what's up. All right. Make me eat my fucking words, Madden. I respect it. Let's go. No problem with that. So that should make it pretty much 88s are going for 25K on PS4. PS4 must have gotten a hold of it. Just quick sell them then. Like, just quick sell them. Okay, come on, Quentin. Be like 90K at least. $90K? Fine. Whatever. I won't end up losing coins on that set between the Renfro and the Dunbar, but geez, that was, I mean, don't let it confuse you. That was not good. Do not. And I can't even sell it. Whatever. What do I want to do with my training? I want to go to my binder, and I want to see how many can I do? How many 91s do I need? So I can do it 2 more times. All right, so let's go by 4. We'll go by 4 91s. $38K. That's a whoop. Boop. Like, yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. I know better than that. That's a snipe if I've ever seen one. God, I'm so stupid. I mean, that's a 10. I just made 10K on that. So, uh, when I tell you guys, if you have 280K, like someone asked earlier, go snipe. It's really not that hard. Easiest, less riskiest way to make coins in the game. Flashbacks are down in price. I wonder what's. I think people are hitting the flashback method I was telling you about pretty hard right now. Because I mean, these are 70K usually, so they're sitting at 10K less for a while. I'd say, yeah, I like that. I do like that a lot. Also, before I get into doing these sets right now, everyone, the most important thing I've always found to be with people seeing the stream is likes on it. So please, if it's helped you at all, just throw a like. Uh, if not, you can comment and tell me to go fuck myself. Is what it is. But let's get two more. So let's hope we can get a little bit lucky. I just want a one little Chris Godwin, please. I'm superstitious also. I think I have better luck if I throw in two difference instead of two of the same. No, Chris Godwin. Shoot, Nicole Hardman. This method, like last night too, like was profitable with Nicole Hardman because he was selling for like 300K, and now he's down to like 240. So if you wanted a Nicole Hardman, now's the time to certainly get him. I like that card. I think he just doesn't get any. He won't get a power up in the next series, so it's like, not worth like. That's probably McCole Harmon's best card all year, unless they do some rookie thing. So. Damn. Right? That's what I'm saying. I'll sit here with my friends sometimes too, and I'll get kind of butthurt because I'm not pulling anything, and that's just the way I am. And then once I get something, I just seem like the stubborn prick because at that point I'm not even like. If I had done probably like 20 more get a goal player packs before that, my reaction to that Dunbar would have just been like, I don't care. Like this isn't worth anything to me. But luckily, I haven't been at the edge, so I'll just sit there and accept it. No, why am I sitting there to list that? No, let me list the Dunbar. I know I kind of got off track, but I'm gonna get back into the veterans in a second. Like I said, I like being able to know how much I have. I think I need to get above 300k, or I want to get above 300k training before I do it again. Oops. Yeah. So, like I said, so with like, so I don't know. It depends to you a little bit if like how you want to decide to sell them. Um, Certainly, if like I said, if you can't get times 10 back on its training, then quick sell it. How much do 92s? How much training is 92? It's like 89, or like it's like 9,000, I think. So yeah, if you're not getting 90k back for a 92, don't set like quick sell it. Yeah. So some of those are starting to sell. Yes. Shot. I'm doing veterans packs into team of the year specialists. I'll just open this 78k and we'll see if we can get any 91s and we'll do it again. Like I said, yeah, streets. So it cuts into your profit some. But like I said, even if you have to buy both 91s every time, the set only costs you like 25,000 training total, because training is like less than 10 per on the marketplace. So you buying those 60s and stuff, or not the 60s, you buying like 91s for 60k, you'll still be able to profit several thousand training each time you do the team of the years, and you just got to hope that your 89s and 90s make up for what you're doing in 87s and 88s. But like I have no problem doing the set and buying both 91s with the amount of times I've done it. I don't think you're losing coins in the long run because of that. What's up, Brian? How's it going? Let me dip in. See, I tell you, I'm like the worst double like multitasker when it comes to these things, like talking and trying to do what I told myself to do. I need to go. Let's go down to 200k in training. Anyone that was watching during the get a goals, I'm gonna pull some more soon. Like my logic is like when I said like that, there was that time where get a gold players were like a coin making method, and that was kind of the way you see it. So I spent 100K to buy all those, and I got at least 100K in value back, a little bit more with the golds. So I'll rip some more because I'm not down any coins. So we'll see if we can test the luck again. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, so like you're getting better luck than me with that, but that's what I mean. Like if like even if you weren't doing throwing them into a set to make it more profitable, pulling more 89s and 88s will just make you profit from quick selling them to begin with. I'm in another bad stretch of luck. Don't worry me though. We'll be all right. I think we're closing in. Oh, there we go. 91. I think we're closing in on the end of the hour too. So hopefully all my auctions will start selling. So we'll do a couple more, go down to 200K, and then see. We'll at least be able to do one set without buying anything. I can't remember if I pulled the other 91s. I don't think I have though. Nice. Keep giving me 90s. I love it. I love, like, dude, seeing 90s are like a more welcome sight than seeing 91s because you've just, the second you see that 90, you're like, yep, this card is like 15K more than what I just spent on the pack, and I can like sell it just immediately. So the method is pulling veteran packs, 3,300 each. You put all the cards, 87s, 89s, and 91s into this Team of the Year Specialist set, like you're seeing. And so once you've done that, you just spent like 20,000 training to do this set. The card I am about to get out of it right now is going to be at the very least 25,000 training. And if it's Godwin and I get lucky, it'll be 35,000. So it's not, but so sell for 25,000 training. Just cost me around 20,000 training to do that set. You made coins. The set, it costs 3,300 to do. 89s, 90s, and 91s all sell for more than 3,300. So that's basically what I do. I will also, I'm about to check. So I list 88s on the marketplace for 30K, and I pretty much either put everything else into a set or quick sell it. So like 90s, I'll just quick sell right away. Actually, it's like, I'm going to sell that marking room I got. I got this for 28K. I don't know why I was thinking about selling it. I got that for like 5 training per. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 1. So that's one more time I can do it. 1, 2, 3. And I don't have any other 89s. But there's an 89. So I can do 2 more times. I also have 16 cards on the market. 17 cards on the market. So let's get some of these other guys on there. So I think I'm going to go buy 4 more 91s, and we'll do it 2 more time, and we'll see what we get. And then I'm going to open some Get a Golds. And honestly, I just feel like if I get lucky at all at Get a Golds besides an LTD, I'll just try and give something away. If it gives me something worth more than 100K, I'd give it away if we got like 5 likes. So that'll fill my auction. And let's go get 4 91s. And then so doing both of those will put me at 310K training. I've got a full auction house. That's another million. So there I'm at 4.1 million plus some other cards there. So in the span since the stream started, now we're 13 minutes, I'm going to be at least like 300K profit. So it's not a bad method we got going on. And that's if I don't get any Chris Godwins on the next 2. If I got another Chris Godwin, I'd be at like 400K. I haven't pulled any Chris Godwins so far during stream. I've pulled like 6 or 7 Team of the Year packs. Honestly, even 4,400, like those cards sell for 4,900 training, so those are decent prices. 68, he's close to 70K. Let's see if anyone else got cheaper. $40K. Um, I don't even know. I'm gonna sit here and see if it's worth it. And if someone else buys it, it's fine. 4,900 times 9 equals 44,000. So I'm getting it for less than 9 training per. Fuck it. This Eddie Jackson card came up in my draft, this series redux. This card sucks. 83 speed, 79 hit power with a 90. I can't believe that was a good card at this game at one point. Because that was a decent card. But that card, oh my god. Nowadays, jeez. I can't even imagine trying to use that card. Man, prices have jumped up a little bit. As to be expected for those. I'm going to check the price of 96s here in a minute to see if they've stabled out a bit. Looks like under 70K is going to be some of the best prices we get for 91s, which is fine. That makes sense. Oh, no. Also, see, Madden could patch a glitch, or not a glitch, but they could patch a method that made people tons of coins with the gingerbread. But like that, like you just saw, that's just a glitch still in the game that hasn't been fixed since like ever. You get beat to an auction and then it tells you you've won. Like that's been a glitch in this game for forever, and they have not done a single thing to patch it. But the second we find a profitable method, EA was like, nah, boys, you're not gonna get away with that one. Okay, let's get in. Yeah, please sell. I need those coins back again. Let's see what our hey, Benjamin. The method that I've been doing is I am rolling veterans packs into Team of the Year specialists. I'm about to complete a couple sets, so you'll see. So basically, you just buy the veterans packs. They're 3,300 each. You fill the cards into here. If you're able to get all of them, you're spending like 20,000 coins worth of training. Even less at this point because training's like at a good price right now. So if you're buying your training off the market, you got a good start. But basically, you do the set for like 20,000 and then 20,000 training. You profit 25,000 out of it at the bare minimum. Liked and say, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, this is the method I've been doing. Every method I try and get out there to you guys right away because how long am I left for? I don't know, to be honest. Streets, I kind of go till I just burn myself out at some moments. Just because this is just basically like we're the day before Series 5 drops, so spending today doing anything else than preparing and making coins and like cleaning out your team is not the best way to spend the time. So as long as I can sit here and keep making coins, we'll see. 90K. Yeah, I would just take advantage of sniping right now, Benjamin. People are unloading on cards. Certainly because of these methods I'm doing right now too. Because I'll show you. I've consistently... Yeah, Streets I should be back in 10 minutes. Or still on in 10 minutes. I'll show you, Benjamin. So, in terms of what I've been doing, because I've been trying to buy some 91s. And because of these sets with flashbacks, so we'll go to quality. 90 to 91. They sell for 52K right now, it looks like. This is the same person listing all their snipes. 51.9. I would list mine for like 51,000 straight up right now. That means you'll get 46,000 back from it. If you just filter through programs like this, 40K, buy this right now, list it for 46,000, and then you'd make 6K. Prices on veterans, flashbacks, and heavyweights are really, really good to be sniping right now. Because of the kind of these sets that I'm doing. People are doing heavyweights and flashbacks to try and do like team of the year offense and defense. But so, nah, don't sell your Vic. There's plenty of coins to be made sniping on the market, especially today. Also, I just say, I think if anyone has a Vic, even if you don't have a Vic right now, pick up Vic soon, because with the fact that Lamar didn't get human joystick, the first QB we get human joystick is entirely possible. It's just the Ultimate Legends Vic. So Michael Vick cards are going to jump in price if that happens, like a lot. So Mike Vick's a good card to invest in right now, especially he's like 91. See, so 96s are down to 290. They are jumping up, though. They were like 280 earlier, but like 315 yesterday. So the market dropped like 15%, and it's jumped up. So what do I snipe? Benjamin, just depends on what level you want to be on. Selling them that way, that sniping way, will take longer. Like, they'll take like 50 minutes to sell. So, I mean, like, 84s are selling for 8K. Let's just go to Super Bowl past and see. Geez, what am I thinking? I'm having a brain fart. What am I thinking? There's no... What? Okay, hold on. I want to go to... Let's just go to, like, Ravens. I don't know why it 75. So, this isn't, like, as easy to profit right away, but... So do you sell the 90 veterans? No, I quick sell the 90 veterans. Their price of their training is worth more than training on the marketplace. Yeah, see, you could do any of those things. It's just you don't, unless you have like 100K training, you don't really have enough to like want to. Like, you don't have enough to guarantee like that you won't lose training. Because you could certainly open only like 3 packs and get 87s each time, and then you've lost like 5,000 training, and that's like 50,000 coins. But starting at like 100K, you get those stretches where you'll get multiple 80 or like 90s and 91s that make your training back. So I don't like starting it with like less than 100K in training. $84K at 92. That's good price for training. It just depends on, like I'm saying, it just depends on what you want to do with it. I can't say that starting the method that I'm doing with like 30K in training will guarantee you profit. I can't comfortably tell you that. But you certainly could, and you certainly could strike out. But Benjamin, if you've seen, people do it with the it's just risky. It's just because people will buy like 382 or 392s and put them all into heavyweights and hope that they pull like enough heavyweights back that they make profit. After this, these get a golds. Like I said, anything decent, I'll just give it away because why not? I'm pulling for Lamar anyway. Because the only reason my team is not a 96 is that I quick sold my Russ because he was a Nat, the 97, and I wanted the training and stuff to start doing this method because I wanted to start it with like 2 million in training, so I needed to get rid of Russ to do that. And I was hoping to pull or get Lamar, but the price is just stupid. Not worth it. I know, man. Lamar at 3 mil is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I was afraid of what was going to happen because you knew that with him being a 98, you knew that the 97s weren't getting pulled at all. You knew that the 98s were going to get pulled at a lower rate because it's still Series 4. Like, Lamar's pull rate is going to go up tomorrow because it'll be Series 5. And they'll have a higher chance of, like, a slightly higher chance of pulling a 98 in the next series than in this series. Yeah, Sports Gamer, I am bothered with myself that I wasn't able to figure this out earlier. I only figured it out yesterday, and it leaves tomorrow morning. So it's just one of those sad ones. It was like hopping on the snowmen the day before they got patched. Benjamin, Series 5 is going to... I'll show you a little bit based on what we have right now. So, the first one it's going to do is these cards that are LTDs now are going to be able to be reduxed in Series... So we're in Series 4. So, Team of the Year cards are Series 4 cards. You see down at the bottom... Sorry. So, these are our Series 4 cards. So all these programs leave the game tomorrow. These programs, these seasonal ones, are going to leave the game too. Some of them, veteran packs and stuff, they'll leave the store. So it's a lot of these cards. And so these cards are getting series reduxed too. So like the LTDs from this period, the Sherman as in the winner, the Sean Taylor, like the Super Bowl ones, Armstead. These are going to be series redux cards, so they'll be pullable and they'll go down in price. Our Series 4 trophies at the top, you see, you're going to get different series trophies. We know that tomorrow we are going to get a Joey Bosa is going to be the Series 5 master. He's getting a 97 Joey Bosa, which will be cool. We're going to get new programs into the game, like Ultimate Legends. We're going to get new power-ups into the game for some players that don't have them. We're going to get more themed diamonds, 94s and 95s. So more sets to do. So all this stuff got announced too, like this morning. It's on, you can find a bunch of guys on Twitter and stuff who did, or YouTube who did some videos kind of explaining the whole thing. But it's going to be a massive release of content tomorrow, so expect big changes. Mine were expiring, some of them. Dang. Only a couple. That's fine. Okay. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was gonna do another 100K and get a golds. So no, you don't lose your Series 4 trophies. They are going to be cut in half. So you're going to have 30 Series 5 trophies tomorrow. So if If any, I was spamming mine into these methods because I had like 1,000 and I already had the competitive master. I did some touchdown packs. So if you have any competitive currency that you think is yeah, Ben, Dickerson's getting nerfed too. You're right. That's another one I forgot. They're going to be putting a set into the game where you can exchange your Dickerson for another one NFL 100 player, and same with the Nat. But yeah, so you don't, yeah, you won't lose all your series trophies, but if I had a lot more, I'd definitely be saving them. I think people save up and they're able to get that Bosa. They'll get that series Bosa hero. Or why do I say hero? But like his master, like the day it comes out. So what was I thinking? Yeah, I'm gonna do some get a golds. Yeah, the Nat Dickerson's going to have a set. I think you can get it for any NFL 100 player still. They're just going to be Nat. And, I mean, you can keep your Dickerson, too. You just lose his X Factor after 5 plays, which it's still really good to be able to start off with that ability for 5 plays. So he's still a good card. And the card still has really good stats. But, yeah, he's definitely not going to be as OP as he was before, and he's definitely going to be we've been debating whether or not Bo was better, and with him losing that X factor for the whole game, like it pretty much says like Bo's the better running back to get. So. Like I said, let's hope if I get anything decent, I'll give it away. I can trade in my Nat ticket. Yeah, that's what I believe. Don't take my complete word for it, but I believe, yes, they will still just be a Nat player. So if people hated they think their Nat Dickerson's not worth it or anything, like just trade it in for a 95 Nat and you'd get more training for it if you wanted to quick sell it. But I think Dion, LT, and Moss are all worth having more than a Dickerson the way he is now, because without that X factor, that almost makes like that Sony Michel card isn't better, but like not even close to being better. But I mean, like a Sony Michel becomes more viable to use than a Dickerson, which is fine with me. So absolutely, Madden heard that I said if I got anything decent, I would give it away, and they are deciding to bless me with limitless gold cards, which is fun. You can tell gold, like get a gold or nerfed because of the LTDs, dude. This is ridiculous. Oh, Barry Sanders keeps his ability. Like the other guys all will. Emmitt Smith, Barry, and Jim Brown. Okay, this is ridiculous, dude. No, come on. This is where I get bothered by Madden. I had just opened 14 get a gold players and got zero elites. The odds are 1 in 3. How can that happen? Did I open that many? Maybe. Oh, thank you. It's an 80. Yeah. What a shocker. Paid for the cost of the pack. Oh, I used Barry before I got Dickerson, and I liked Barry. It just depends on how you play. Barry's purely going to be for like Barry, you just want to use him to try and get outside and use his spins and his jukes, and like that's like what he uses, like that's how he plays. For guys like yeah, I lost like 70k opening. Guys like Like Dickerson was good because players just ran into him and couldn't tackle him. Barry's certainly not the same way. So he's fast, but it doesn't really matter because it's like, I mean, like, you have a 90, like, if you get to a level 80, you'll have a 95 power up pass. And so you could, like, you can already get Bo to a 95 or a 96. And then, so up to my team, 6'1", 97 speed, 96 XL, 98 trucking, 96 break tackle. Like, this card blows Barry out of the water. Oh, this is why my team overall's bad. I didn't realize because I kind of rested a Russ that he was my starting quarterback. Okay, this should bump me up to a 95 then. Certainly a little bit better. You can't afford Bo? Ben, then it's been a little while busting out your MUT level. Because for levels 80 through 90 of our MUT level, when the series comes out, we are going to get a 96 power up pass and a 97 power up pass. So, yeah, whatever 97 you want, you'll be able to get tomorrow for free if you were up to date with your MUT level. So I highly recommend that. Also, there's going to be packs and stuff like the packs you get into the game, the fantasy packs. We're going to get 286 platinums. So that's like $6 for like 300K coins. Level 33. So, Ben, here's two things. It definitely takes a while. Like, it takes a while to level up, but not your solo battles. I'll show you two challenges. These are the two challenges I used to get to a level 80. And only do these two challenges. Is it smart to use power pass? I'm like, it just depends on like what kind of players you want, Brian. Like, I always use my power up passes on the most expensive player at that overall that I include on my team. So if you want a 96 and like just pick out whatever the most expensive power up, like most expensive or the most interesting player to you. You kind of determine like whether or not it's smart or something. I wouldn't use mine on Vic because I don't like Vic as the quarterback. And like I would rather have that Steve Young. I would rather have the Russ. Like that's my opinion personally. So to me, no. But to you, if you want Michael Vick and you can't afford him originally and you got the power up pass, go for it. I had Vic for a while. I think that Vic card's really good. He plays like Lamar, and I can't be living like when everyone's rolling out and using throwing crossbody perfect throws. You know, I can't have my quarterback run for 8 yards and then like fumble all the time. And I think that happened with me for Vic. Sorry, Ben, I got off topic as I'm sitting here. So there's two things you can do. So NFL 100, go down to Vinatieri, and literally all you do is you kick a field goal. So just make the field goal, and you beat that one, and you'll get XP that way. The other one that I did, I liked doing this one more. It's way harder, and you have to pay attention more. But technical commentary on Booth Breakers, the first one, put it on easy. If you score from like 30 more yards out without getting sacked, you get like 250 XP every time. It's by far the easiest way to get the most XP, but you get intercepted and stuff, and you actually have to like succeed. On the Vinatieri one, you literally kick a field goal and you make it, and like you're always within distance, so it's like not like you don't have to drive, you just kick the field goal and win. So those two ways will get you leveled up pretty quick. So let's think about what I want to do right now. What am I thinking? Because I wasted coins. I've got another auction house. Ooh. If you keep repeating a challenge, you keep getting XP. Correct, Ben. So that's what I mean. Like, you just sit there, you complete the challenge, and when it shows you the screen and it goes return to challenges, play next challenge, or replay, you just replay, and it doesn't have to go through a loading screen, and you just keep doing it. And it's kind of a pain, like, to be honest with you. Like, it takes probably to get to level 70 to level 80, it takes like 8 hours, but there's things you got to do. They're worth it. Every time just by replaying, or do you have to exit out every time? No, so it's literally like you kick the field goal, it'll say challenge complete, and then you just go replay. And you do it again. And every single time you do that, because it's giving you, the XP it's giving you is for winning a challenge. So you'll get that XP for winning the challenge every single time you win it, and you just replay it. Man, I've got nothing in my auctions right now. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I've got 18. I've got like 400K. 800. Okay, we're fine. That's all right. Brent, I'm about to run it through one more time. I'll show you guys right now. Because I got back up to 316K in training. I'm going to run back down to 200K. So that's my veterans packs. Re-rolling them into team of the year, and then just rolling it and strategically spending them pretty much. Like I said, the easiest way of thinking about it is 6 cards go into the team of the year specialist pack. They cost $3,300 to do them from this set. 6 times $3,300 puts you right around 20,000. Yeah, I agree with you, sports gamer. I've actually I talked about that in another video on my channel before, like a week ago. The whole thing with me is that I'm a low, because I don't spend money on the game, because I'm like I don't have I have a big time job to spend it. Like, I'm a college student who plays Madden. To me, if I'm making coins, I don't want to then like risk them on an investment or a method. So I completely agree with you that that set gives you a higher, I think, boom potential. But at the same time, I experience like I lose no coins doing this method. So it's every single time for me, I feel as if I'm making coins. College, Washington State University, in the middle of nowhere, with the most erratic weather ever. We had a snow day yesterday because it snowed. We had no snow on the ground, and then it snowed 10 inches, so they canceled school. And then it rained that night too, and now there's no snow again, so I had class today. Just a cool 24 hours where there was 10 inches of snow. That got me a day out of school, but yeah, Ben, that's what I mean. Like, when you need, like, Once you start getting to higher levels, um, you'll need like 9,000 XP per level, and it starts to get to a grind. But you know, that is by far the easiest way to sit there and make coins. To Jamal's, yeah. So that was one other guy I watched on YouTube. I think he pulled 10 and he pulled 2 Jamal Adams, and it's like, yeah, when you're doing that, you're hitting it, man. That method is awesome. But I think if your 15K, Ben, from your bundle bonus is how many coins you're making. Like your bundle bonus, it's basically, the bundle bonus is what they added. It's their way of saying like that's all the coins you've just made over the period of time together. So like if you play more than one solo, it gives you all the coins together and says it's a bundle bonus. If you play one solo, but during that solo you sold like something on the auction house, it gives you all that coins at one time and said this is your bundle bonus. So it's just their way of saying like this is all your coins that you've just earned. Which, that part, I don't know. I wish they would give you the option to say whether or not you wanted to do it, because it's like when I'm doing a method like this, I like selling cards and then knowing how much exactly I made from each one of those cards. And when it gives you your bundle bonus, it's like, okay, like I'm selling these cards for different prices if I'm sniping. Like I want to know exactly what my margins are at. But when you're doing training, it's super nice to, yeah, Ben, before they ended the bundle bonus, you would have had to sit there every time and like press like okay to accept the fact that you just beat it, which was annoying. So for that, it's nice, but for other things, I didn't need it. You didn't sell anything? Interesting. I don't know. It might have also awarded you a challenge. Like it might have been one of the like get like 100 stars in challenges, like achievement, and bundled it together. I think that's probably what happened. At the end of the day, if it's something weird that Madden gave you, hey, it's never a bad thing to question where coins came from, you know? Like if you don't think you did anything to get them and you just got free coins, fuck yeah, dude. We'll get through another 50K in training and see what we're sitting at. I haven't gotten the best luck right now from 91s, but at the same time, it's like I don't feel like I'm going that bad with 87s and 88s, so I'll take it. Like I said, for everyone, I say last day because Series 5 comes out tomorrow. Veterans packs will not be in the game anymore. So if you've been using veterans. Also, another thing for people. So, another 91. I needed something like that. So there are new theme diamonds in the game tomorrow. Theme diamond sets. So, well, we can talk about that in a second after I get through my 50K. I'll show you some of them. But even with veteran packs and flashback pack leaving the game tomorrow, those cards are still going to be required in some Team Diamond sets. So you can probably expect the price, while the price of most things on the market are going to drop tomorrow because of the new series, you can kind of expect the price of some of these veterans and flashbacks to jump up a bit, because they will be out of the game in packs, but they will be required into the new Team Diamond sets, which will give away 94 and 95 overall players. And it has a Master Night Train lane at 98 overall, who gives you +3 chem on any theme team. It doesn't matter the team. You'll get that chemistry. So the Theme Diamonds is going to be a really interesting set to look into, and it's going to probably, if it's anything like the first one, I made a lot of coins doing get a gold player packs and putting them into Theme Diamond sets. So I don't think these Theme Diamonds are going to require any golds. I think it's all elites. So it'll be a different kind of method, but yeah, it's going to raise the price for some of these cards that usually aren't worth anything. So now I'm kind of in a cold rut. A lot of 87s, 88s. Brett, give me literally let me open 5 more packs, and then you'll kind of see what I do with everything. I like to get them. You could do the method as it goes along, but it's easier to just add every card in at the beginning. It saves a slightly bit of time, but it is some time. Another 91. That's much needed. Ben, what do you mean by NMS? Oh, no money spent? No, I'm not completely. I've mostly been a 2K player. That's kind of like how, yeah, he hates me. That's kind of like how I understand, like the markets and stuff. I've been playing like card trading that way for a few years, and but EA like broke my will, and I don't know, that company, not EA, I'm sorry, but 2K. 2K is a slightly worse company than EA, which I don't love EA either. But so I bought I switched over to Mutt actually on Black Friday because it was half off. And so on Black Friday week, because that was around my birthday too, I spent $200 on bundles, and that helped me to get the Lamar when he was a blitz player. And then ever since that, I've been no money spent. Oh, I needed to do these sets. My bad, guys. See, that's what I mean. I'm the worst multitasker. I go on a story, and I can't do 2 things at once. So, Brent, so each of those cards cost me $3,300 to pull them from the veteran set. So multiply that by 6. This is a 20,000 training set to do. Now I have just put 20,000 worth of training that I spent into this set, and out of it, let's see what I get. I know what I'm going to get at the bare minimum, but let's see if we can get Godwin. I'd love to finally pull a Godwin on stream. I've had open like 10 packs. Nope. Again, no. But so, quick sell it, 25,200 training. You just made 5,000 training on the market. That's like Streets. It's a way you could. I wouldn't. I enjoy buying just the 91s because, like I said, you could snipe the 95s and try and end up pulling 91s again. But like I said, you're playing numbers. You're either playing to get lucky or not, and I'd rather just buy the 91s and lose no coins at the end of it and like give my chance to pull Godwin. Because my coins came from the fact that I've done an hour where I've pulled like 6 packs and 3 of them were Godwins. And in that hour, you're making like 600K. All right, come on, one Godwin, so I can tell everyone can finally see what I mean. Nope, not another Godwin. I'll go buy one more 91 because we have the what did I just do? Upgrade him. One more 91 because I do have the other 91, and that'll get me one more specialist pack. That's been the toughest part. Is we're almost at 2 hours on the stream, and I'm sitting here like easily, constantly making coins. If anyone sees like my training stack, it's tougher to see where everything. I've tried to say it all so people can understand because it's hard to put those two numbers together and just understand like what's going on immediately. But in the 2 hours, I've made like 400K without getting any of these Godwins. And with, like, Ben, you're right. Like, my EA hates me. Yeah, that, like, my luck has been kind of poor for a while. For that last strand, it wasn't that bad. Getting 5 91s was pretty good. I got a lot of 87s, which is what it is. But, I've gone through stretches where I don't get any 91s right there, but I still think it's a profitable set. Yeah, man. That's what I mean. That's what I say out there and try and, that you kind of got to build the following to get more people to see it. But like likes are really important on a stream and a smaller channel. So that's why I mentioned, like, I appreciate it if I've helped anyone else, you throw a like, because I think some of the stuff I'm offering will help other people. Plus, my Elgato did not work for a while, and that was the biggest struggle. I couldn't stream for a little while, and that was the thing. Like, when the training method come out with the snowman, and everyone was kind of capitalizing on that, I couldn't stream, and I felt bad about that one. All right, we bumped up a couple more likes. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate that so much. And I was serious. I'm like, when I'm pulling some get a golds, I'll do it. Like, I'm doing it to try and pull Lamar. So if I got anything decent, I'll try and give it away. Comments do also help. You're right, Ben. That's why you'll see there's the people that cheese it. There's some of these guys that there's the people that ask you to spam stuff in the comments for like a giveaway or something like that. Like, come on, bro. Just tell me. We know what you're going for. Just be transparent. Be honest with us. Brett, you're pretty much on the same page with me. I still sell we quick sell everything at this point. Godwin and Hardman are better to quick sell because their prices have dropped. And so, yeah, it's basically on the same page. 88s I list on the market for 30K because they'll sell for 27, and that's better than the 2,500 training they're worth. But I quick sell everything else extra. Yeah, just I can't say the name completely. I've sworn, but there's some things you can't say, and your name is on the edge there, hate. But yeah, if you have 100K, dude, just be sniping. Like I showed everyone. So, like, dude, that card's 45K right now. Like, you could buy that. And 90s sell for 52K. Like, you'd make 1,000 coins by doing that if you sat here more and just did through other ones. Flashbacks are a good one right now. 47. But, like, I just bought one on stream filtering through to get a 91 to put in the set. And I bought a 90 marking one for 28K. Like, it is that easy. Sniping's the best way to do it. Ben, I appreciate that. It's just, dude, honestly, like, the best way to help it out is I'll be, like, dropping videos and stuff to try and help. So just throw a like and say something nice. I'm, I'm not in it to try and get the big and people want to start it and do fame. For me, it's like, bro, I'm literally trying to sit here and, like, don't spend money on it and make coins. And if I'm going to sit here and literally do a method to make coins, like, by myself, like, there's nothing to stop me from just setting it up with a microphone and like recording it to put it out there to everyone else, because I definitely think it helps everyone. And yeah, back to, yeah, Brent. So, like, the Godwins are where you make your huge money. I can say it is. Spam is the easy part. Yeah.